Welcome to version 1.0 beta of Freeman. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. I love this game so much, I really do. This developer team is so incredibly passionate about what they are doing with Freeman. And it is just crazy. It is just crazy the amount of things they have done. And you know what? I logged into Steam today and I was literally like, okay, so there's a 19 GB update to Freeman, and I was just like, what? That is insane. And it turns out that they have completely rewritten and reorganized the entirety of the game files to allow modding. I don't know the extent of the modding or anything like that, but apparently they have done it. They have introduced modding tools. They have a video on their community announcements, I believe, that is going to illustrate how to incorporate modding. So if you are a person that is particularly good at doing that kind of thing, I'm particularly not, because I'm just terrible at coding and stuff like that. But the point is that there is a video there that they made, and that is going to help people to make some mods. Anyway, I'm really excited about this. We're going to start a new campaign. We're going to play on normal, and then we're going to see what we can do here. So faction officer, I suppose. We're going to try and do the same thing that I did last time, but we're going to change the weapons that we're using, and we're going to see if that works out a little bit better, or at least it works out a little bit differently, because beforehand we were a beast. We were just literally beasting everything. So yeah, we're going to try and do that as well in this. So let's have a look. Train the other villagers. There we go. All right, so this time around we are going to be focusing on a different theme. So my previous themes have been deserts, have been various kind of sources, and this time we are going to have various kinds of dogs. Yes, and I am going to be the king of the dogs. I am going to be Dogger, and we're going to see if that actually works out. Maybe I can get like a kind of similar thing going on here. Maybe we can try and get like a yeah, maybe. Oh well, whatever. Let's just go with something like that. And I'm going to be naming all of our squads after breeds of dog. So if you have a favorite breed of dog, then by all means leave it down in the comments, and I will be very happy to hear your suggestions, and indeed maybe even put them into the game itself. So let us click OK and head in. And this is Cherniv, a beautiful land filled with riches ripe for the taking, but you are not the first to come here. The Pozna Front, the Chernivkan Vanguard Army, the Atov Federation, the Uman Brotherhood, powerful forces have already buried their claws deep into this land, seeking to claim it for their own. What you do here is up to you. Will you play by your morals and save the people from the fires of war? Will you seek to plunder the lands for yourself? Or would you perhaps bring your own justice to these lands, protecting the innocent and smiting all that dare oppose you? The choice is yours. If you need any help starting out, the question mark on the upper left corner can help you get your bearings. Whatever it is that you choose to do in Cherniv, remember that there will be consequences. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we are just going to spawn in here randomly somewhere. And I am excited. I am very excited because they have improved the AI. They have changed a whole bunch of different things. Oh yeah, and by the way, if anyone is a little bit upset or something, or annoyed by the big file size that the game has, the developers have already said that they are working on reducing the file sizes, because this is just the initial update to introduce modding, and they're going to try and work on the file sizes so you don't have to worry about it taking so much space on your hard drive or whatever the case may be. But anyway, as you can see, we have a new squad here. There's also an auto rename function, which I think is really cool, and also auto replenishment. I don't know what auto replenishment means. What did that do? Apparently this did something to this guy. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but okay. Anyway, point is, we've got auto-equip, we've got auto-group-up, auto-rename, auto-replenishment. I don't know what auto-replenishment does at the moment, so maybe we're going to find out a little bit later down the line. But yeah, I'm just going to move these guys over here, and we are going to rename them. We're going to rename them, and we're going to go for... we'll go for Malamute. Malamute. That is going to be the first dog breed that we will have in our party here. And this is my guy. This is my guy. We got some wonderful stats, good amount of instructor skill, which is exactly what I want to see. And what are we going to be doing here? Well, we're going to be leveling up our marksmanship skill. That is the thing that I really, really want to do almost immediately. And I have 45 proficiency in rifles. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you spend those 50 assignable weapon points and put them all into rifles so then you can have 95 rifle proficiency? It would be pretty fantastic to do that. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to level up armor, because armor is really important in Freeman. If this is your first time watching a series from me that focuses on Freeman, then you will thank your lucky stars that you got some armor, because it is really very important. Anyway, we started with 12,000 credits. That's actually really nice. And we'll see what we can do. So where are we currently? Okay, so we're here. Okay, so we're right next to Zalaniv. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so let's go over to Zalaniv and see if we can maybe recruit some people, because what I'm going to do is I will attempt to recruit armed bodyguards once again. Armed bodyguards are amazing. They really are very good. I'm going to be using different units going forward. And I'm primarily probably going to be using Scorpion Assault guys, because I love those guys. They're so incredibly fun to use. And otherwise, let's have a look at the weapons. So we've got some L85s right here. I personally love the L85 rifle. It's a personal favorite of mine in this game, and I like it a lot, but unfortunately I do not have the marksmanship proficiency or the money to be able to afford it, of course. So I will instead be getting something else. I would like to buy like an AKM or something like that, but I really don't have any assault rifle proficiency, so I'm going to look to get something else. But the thing is that if I do that, it's going to be really, really harsh, because I will not have any way of basically fighting anything. So it's going to be kind of difficult without maybe an AKM or something like that. So maybe I should just buy this, and we should just deal with the lower accuracy or something like that. I'm going to get 2 medkits as well. Actually, I'm going to get 3 yeah, I'm going to get 3 medkits, and then we'll get a bunch of ammo. I'm spending a lot of money right here, by the way. So we're just going to get a whole bunch of this. And I want to buy some armor as well, but I don't think I can actually do that right now. So I might be able to afford something. I can afford a flak vest. Okay. That's pretty terrible, but I'm going to do it, because we're going to make enough cash as it is. And I love this new button right here, sell junk. I don't know what they consider junk, but it will be cool to sell junk, because it's kind of annoying to sell sometimes when you have so much different stuff in your inventory. Anyway, we're going to go over here and equip my vest. There we go. And my AKM. Oh yes, nice. And then we'll equip the various other pieces of ammunition here. And I actually do not need a med kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give my guys med kits. These things are lifesavers. They will prevent your units from dying so well. It is really, really good. Now, what I'm not going to be doing is I'm not going to be putting my armed bodyguards into action just yet, because that is going to make, well, it's going to make them die, basically. It is going to make them die pretty easily, because they don't have any weapons. So let's see what we can do about these looters. This is our first battle in version 1.0 of Freeman. I'm very excited. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so there's the enemy, and oh yeah, they've added a whole bunch of other stuff too, the developers. They have added new maps, they've added new AI routines, and you can also see here that they've added new formations as well. You can see this plain as day right here. Really, really amazing to see. And I think what actually, you know what, should I put them in this formation? Let's put them in this formation. Line formation seems pretty good, and you can put them in any formation you want. I think this is fantastic. Look at this. There's just 4 of them. It's really good. You also have follow me, so you have a follow command, and that's going to be really fun to use as well a little bit later down the line. But as it stands right now, I'm hopeful that I will be okay with 34 armor and no head armor. I'm hopeful that this first battle will go swimmingly, and that we will be able to achieve a swift and easy victory. But, well, you know how it can go in Freeman sometimes. Sometimes you just get absolutely overwhelmed and then shot in the face, like I usually do. Now, bear in mind that, of course, because I do not have a helmet, this is going to be difficult for me. It is going to be very difficult, and we're probably going to have some issues. Now, what I could have done... Okay, so what I could have done is I could have gone to my Federal Infantry, because I have a bunch of those. You know, these are my basic units that you start with, dependent on which character choices you have made. And basically, I could have gone to these guys. I could have gone to, you know, their equipment, and I could have been like, okay, I'm going to yoink all of your stuff. I could have taken their helmets. I could have taken their weapons. I could have taken everything from them. And then I could have given it to myself, or I could have given it to a different unit that maybe would have been, you know, better in that kind of proficiency. Now, that did occur to me. I did think to myself, hey, maybe I should do this, you know, maybe that would be a good idea, because then it would make things a little easier for me in the beginning. But then I also thought to myself, well, it kind of makes things easy, my guys being really, really good at what they do. So I'm going to see what we can do about that. I'm actually just going to change their formation real quick, because I don't really want my forces to be in a bad spot. Now, there's an enemy over there. Oh, wow, there's actually a whole bunch of enemies over there, as you can see. Don't really want to shoot at them right now, because basically what they're going to do is they're just going to swarm me, kill me very, very fast. So I'm just going to wait until my guys get over here, and then we're going to engage them all together, because they're probably going to try firing almost immediately. And I want to stay by this rock, if at all possible. So let me... Should I shoot now? Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's just go there. There we go. Okay, so now let's see where my guy. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so they're right there. Oh, no. Okay, I am. Yes, this is exactly my point. Exactly the reason why you want to be extremely careful with your own self. And I'm really worried about this actually now. I'm worried that my guys are gonna die. That would be bad. Let's tell them to go forward a little bit. Anything? I really wish I had a medkit now. I really wish I had a medkit now. That would have made more sense, I suppose. Me buying another one, maybe just one more. That would have made sense. But okay, where have they gone? Where have the enemies gone? Are they right there? Oh, there they are. Okay, they seem to have moved on. Okay, this is kind of weird. They did attack me, and now they are running over in this direction. Don't know whether you saw them. There they are. They're right there. Gonna switch to semi-automatic. Try and see if I can... I'm not gonna hit anyone from here. Let's face it. Oh, I did? I'm actually really surprised. Okay, well, that's good enough, I suppose. But yeah, these Federal Infantry are going to absolutely make mincemeat of these looters. It's just going to be so incredibly easy for us to breeze through them. And so I'm just going to basically stand... Oh, hello. Yeah, they seem to be flanking around me a little bit here as well. Wow, this is actually kind of impressive. Okay, so I'm going to get my forces to come over here. As you can see, they're moving around. Yeah, so the developers have stated that the AI will now take cover behind things, and they will be a little bit more, well, a little bit more human-like, I suppose. That's what they're trying to do with this, and I hope that they're gonna be able to do something like that. I'm hopeful that my units will actually be able to kill the enemy, because I certainly can't at this time. Oh, maybe I can now. Yes, killed him. Fantastic. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful. Ooh, the guns feel different. The guns actually feel very different. They have like a different kind of recoil to them or something. I think that they have been working on that as well, so that's pretty crazy. Okay, so there's only 16 seconds remaining. I don't know where any of the additional enemies have gone. There's only one of them left. I'm actually kind of surprised that he is still in the battle, but I have to be careful. I have to make sure that I don't get myself killed at the very end, because that is awful. Oh, there we go. There's the enemy. Okay, so now we can just tell our forces to go over there, and they will take care of it. And this is going to be a very worthwhile victory for us, because we're going to gain some money, we're going to gain some experience, we're going to gain some loot, and hopefully that loot is going to be a helmet for me. That would be nice. Getting a helmet for me would be great. Okay, so yeah, as you can see right there, there you go. They took him out. Fantastic. 1,500, 158 experience gain. Very nice indeed. And, oh, we gained some reputation. Ah, I noticed that. We gained some reputation on the right side there. I actually need to look at that a little bit closer. But anyway, we did gain some loot. Very nice amount of loot and a good amount of ammunition for my AKM as well, which was actually kind of nice. All right, so did my forces level up? No, they did not. But that's actually fine, because now what I can do is I can give these guys some SMGs, and we can put them in the squad here. Bear in mind, these guys do not have vests, which I think I probably want to go and get them. And maybe some medkits as well. Some medkits would probably help them quite a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to Zalaniv right now, and we're going to see what we can do about it. Maybe we'll get a quest, actually. We're going to probably try and get a quest. So let's see what the mission board has for us. Destroy bandit camps. Okay, so we're probably not going to be able to destroy a bandit camp right now. Even if it is a looter camp, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I think that's just way too much risk, in my opinion. So what about delivering... Ooh, that's pretty nice. To Zashkiv, that's an Atov Federation territory town. I think that could be quite difficult. Delivering 4 gasoline to Babin. That's actually pretty close, so I think I'm going to take that. Okay, so... Did they give me? Yeah, they gave me the gasoline. Okay, so let's just equip the various ammo here. I'm going to go into Zalaniv real quick, because what I'd like to do is get a med kit. Actually, I'm going to buy 2 med kits as well, because I would like to give that to my other members of my party. So let's give them this and give them this. There we go. And the medkit is just for me if we get attacked and I am unable to do anything to escape, basically. So that's just for potential attack, because it could happen quite easily. So we're just going to be a bit careful here. I actually wonder how fast it's going to take my guys to level up. It's going to... Yeah, that's kind of weird. I actually thought that they would have leveled up from that fight by itself, because they did, I think, level up beforehand pretty fast, but maybe it has been changed. Maybe the leveling speed has been changed or something like that. But anyway, oh, Babin is actually an Uman Brotherhood thing. Okay, so I'm just going to sneak in, and yeah, there we go. We've reported and completed that quest. Okay, that was a bit risky. That was a bit risky. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to take a look here, see if there's anything that I really want. I'd like this rifle, actually. I think that rifle would be really cool, but unfortunately I will not be able to use it very well because I don't have a scope or anything like that. Wow, these things are really expensive, actually. Kind of crazy. Okay, so yeah, otherwise we are just going to go into the armor dealer and just buy myself a helm or something. I now have 2,237. Okay, so that means I'm going to sell this ammo as well. Don't really want it. And I'm actually going to be buying... that's only 5 armor, so I'm just going to buy the steel helmet. And so we still got a little bit of cash, you know, because keeping some cash back is really, really good. Okay, so it seems like one guy has actually leveled up now, which is really nice. I've also leveled up, so we're just going to continue leveling our marksmanship skill. And considering I don't have enough cash yet to be able to wear better armor, I'm going to be leveling up my... Should I level up my rifle skill, or should I level up my assault rifle skill? The thing is that if I... leveling up my assault rifle skill is going to be easier in the beginning because there are more assault rifles available. You know what I'm going to do? Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to play with an assault rifle up until the time that we can afford a VA Val, one of those assault rifle things. Yeah, if you're new to the series, then you won't know what I'm talking about. But those of you that have seen the previous series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's that weapon that the... it's classified as a rifle, basically, but it fires like an assault rifle. So that's basically what I'm going to try and do and what I'm going to try and use for the majority of this series, with the exception of maybe a sniper rifle or maybe a machine gun as well. I think using a machine gun could be really fun, but we're going to level up our assault rifle for the moment because I am using one of those and I did spend quite a lot of cash to buy it. So it kind of makes sense for us to do that. Anyway, let's have a look here. Do I want to get jungle camouflage? I do not, but what I would like to do is give these guys some better armor. Well, better military vests and things like that. So that's probably pretty good. Okay, so this guy can level up. So let's give him that level up. And let's have a look here. All right, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful about the Uman terrorists in the area because I really do not want to fight them if I can help it. They are a little bit too hard for me right now. These guys are way too hard for me as well, I believe. Wow, Tatiana only has 9 people? Only has 9 people? Oh, okay. She actually has 6 sniper elites and 2 commandos. So yeah, that's going to be extremely difficult to defeat. But if I was a little bit tougher, a little bit more confident in my abilities, considering I've just started playing the game, that's not going to be the case at this time. But if I was just slightly more powerful, I would attack her and try to take her prisoner and then persuade her to join us as a companion and then maybe become a general of ours and ask her to follow me around and do all kinds of wonderful stuff. That would be a really cool thing to do, but I don't think I can make that work at the moment, which would be... it would be so awesome to be able to do that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. All right, so what else do we have going on here? Capture 1 soldier, 1 pirate band. Right. Ooh, you can get a combat helmet. Ooh. You know, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. 2 soldiers of desert bandits. Pirates are super... I think pirates are a bit too difficult for me at the moment. I could eliminate mountain bandits. Would that be an idea? Mountain bandits? Any mountain bandits in this area? I don't really see it. Oh, there's a mountain bandit hideout, so that might make sense. Yeah, there's some mountain bandits. Okay, you know what? We're gonna return over here. Gotta be a bit careful, because we can get murdered very easily. Yeah, we don't want that, thanks very much. Okay, so let's eliminate mountain bandits and see what we can do with that. That's a very good quest. It's gonna give us a lot of cash, but it is risky. Very risky. Okay, so we're going to buy flour. Flour is the utter best food that you can buy in Freeman. So beginner tip, if you want some food and you want a huge amount of it for a very small amount of inventory space, flour is the way to go. Otherwise, should I get any more armed bodyguards from here? It's kind of pointless, I feel, isn't it? Because I don't have any weapons for them to speak of. So... guess we'll just continue onward. Okay, so where is that mountain bandit team of 9? There they are. Okay, so we need to get 9 of them without the 12, if at all possible. Oh, they're actually all chasing me. That's fantastic. Could you just go away, 12? Oh no, they're making things difficult for me, aren't they? All right, so I might be able to. Yes, those terrorists are wanting to kill the mountain bandits. That's fantastic. That is actually really cool. Okay, so mountain bandits, they might very well kill me. Bear that in mind. They might very well kill me, but if they do, then that's on me, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So let's see what we can do here. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be really tricky. Okay, so let's go up into the trees, and we'll just stay in the standard formation for the moment. And I am going to need to heal myself almost immediately, which is definitely something I didn't want to do, but I also rushed into battle a little bit ahead of schedule. Yes, you will know that about me. I tend to rush where angels fear to tread, because I am a bit of an imbecile sometimes. But yeah, well, let's just see, you know? Let's just see if we're going to be able to win here. One thing I should do is... start shooting from a pretty fair distance away, just so that I can maybe get a little bit of graze damage against them, you know, just a little bit of damage here and there. Because that is going to severely help our own units to pick them off. Ah, I see them. Do you see them? Did you see them? I don't know whether you saw them, but they're right over there. They're right over there. Maybe they're going to go up the hill here. They might decide to. Okay, so my guys need to come over here, that's for sure. Let's just tell them to go like that. There we go. Is that one? I don't think so. Really wish I had night vision goggles. Well, if I win and if I'm able to, you know, complete this quest, then I might be able to have enough cash to be able to buy some night vision goggles. So that would be nice. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hide behind this rock. Because that's what I do. I hide behind rocks. Yes. Okay, I don't see anyone right now. I was hopeful that... Ah, hello there. There they are. Do you see them? Yeah, there's one of them at the very least. So let's tell my guys to go over in this direction. And they're actually firing at them right now. They are actually firing at them right now. This is good. Oh, I see them. Oh, I killed one of them with a headshot from that distance. Can you believe it? Ooh, I like this. I like this weapon. I feel like they've redone the weapons. I feel like the weapon balance is a little bit different than what it used to be. I'm not sure whether that's just me, or whether that is actually the case. But I know that they've been working on that for a long time, and in general they've been attempting to make improvements every single patch. And I think they've done a very good job. Okay, I've got to be careful here. I really don't want to get shot. Thanks. So I'm hopeful that my units will just be good enough to deal with mountain bandits from such a distance. Yes. I got some damage on him. Don't really mind about wasting ammunition right now. So even if I do end up missing every single bullet in my magazine here, I don't care, because I'm just wanting to really, you know, lay down some suppression fire. Oh yeah, speaking of suppression fire, enemies actually do that too. So when you're starting to fire at them and they realize where you are, they're going to fire back and their teammates are going to try and cover them. As far as I'm aware, that's what I understood from one of the little update messages that were included in the community post. So that's pretty crazy, in my opinion. And oh, we're now dealing with grenades? Are you serious? Oh, wait. Don't we have grenades? I thought my federal infantry had grenades. Why aren't we using them? I don't know. But whatever the case, I'm going to just crawl ahead slightly here. There's an enemy. You can kill him, you know, if you want, people. I don't know what my guys are doing. What are my guys doing right there? They're waiting until these guys get right up close to them and then shooting them. Look at this. This guy's just standing there out in the middle of nowhere. What's going on? I suppose it is dark, so maybe that's the reason. Maybe that is indeed the reason. Maybe I need to give them some night vision goggles. That might make sense. I don't know where the last one is, so I'm just firing blindly right here. There he is. Oh, there we go. He was killed. Very nice. And I believe there should be one more. So I'm just going to move my guys ahead. And it's probably because it's dark. It is probably because it's dark. Their vision range is limited. I assume that's what it is, unless it's a bug. Which it may very well be. This is a beta, after all. Okay, wait a minute. There he is. Kill him. Thank you. And he's dead. Okay, phew. I was a bit worried about that for a second. Okay, so thankfully we know now that we can pretty, well, I'm not going to say easily, but we can pretty easily take on mountain bandits. There's 3,400 credits, 346 experience, and we've also got a rifle to add to our arsenal right here. That's pretty good. And we got some, oh, nice. We got some vests. That's good. Very nice indeed. Okay, I'm just going to take all of that. And then we'll see what we can do. Okay, so my guys have all leveled up now. That's great. We now have 4,200 credits. Let's level them all up. And let's give this guy a helmet. And we'll give them both vests because they need them. And can we give this guy anything? He can use a rifle. He's not actually that good at rifles, though. He's 34 out of 100 instead of 56. So I don't really want to give him a rifle and then send him in there. I'd much rather keep him where he is and then just just throw him in there when he's ready. That's basically what I'm going to try to do there. Okay, so otherwise everyone seems okay. You know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to completely strip this guy down. I know this seems unseemly. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Federal Infantry, but you're going to go over there, and I'm going to swap you out for this guy, who is just generally better in every way than the other guy, because he's got much better assault rifle proficiency, as you can see right there. So instead of 83 damage, he's now doing 96 damage, and he's got a better throwing skill as well. As far as, oh no, same throwing skill, but you get my point. Oh, actually a better throwing skill at level 2, so that's pretty nice. They do have a better sight range. The Federal Infantry do have a better sight range, so that is the one thing that they do better. The armed bodyguards, however, are much hardier. They have more HP, so that is definitely something that I would prefer to keep them, you know, in my army, because I just feel like they're, in general, just a little bit better in that regard. So otherwise, this guy doesn't have a helmet. Why doesn't this guy have a helmet? Did I... No, I didn't take that guy. No, okay. That's interesting. Oh, I guess I only had those. Thought I had a helmet. I really thought I had a helmet. Did I give myself the helmet? No, apparently not. Okay, weird. I don't know what's going on with that, but all right. Not a problem. All right, so I am... Yes, I think I am ready to move on. Okay, so let's go stalking for another one, shall we? Let's go stalking for another band of mountain bandits. And I am quickly going to go in here and buy a whole bunch of medkits, because I need them. And maybe we should buy... Oh, I don't have enough for night vision goggles. Great. Spent too much on medkits. Oh well, that's just how it goes. That is just how it goes. I'd like to get the... you know, the red dot sight's not really going to do that much. I'd like to get something better than that. You know, something that gives me a little bit of magnification or something. That would definitely help me out quite a bit. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything else here that I really terribly want. So I will just equip three medkits. Yeah, I'm going crazy with those medkits. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to take one grenade from each of these Federal Infantry guys and from this armed bodyguard guy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give these guys grenades as well. So we're kind of spreading out the artillery, so to speak. So we're making them a little bit more reliant on each other rather than just having one guy with like 2 grenades and then just him just throwing all of them randomly, you know. So we're just going to be a little bit more careful about that. So let's see what we can do about tracking down another mountain bandit party. So somewhere around here is going to be someone that we can take on. These guys are certainly not it. There's 20 of them. Don't think I'm going to be able to deal with them that easily. Oh, okay. An FCA militia has volunteered to join your side. Yes, join me. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised. I don't know why this happened. Is it because of my reputation? It might be, but look at this. They are pretty good at SMGs. They join with a vest already. They join with some pretty good stuff, so I'm just going to throw him in there. Just throw him in there. Why not? And he's got a medkit already. There you go. We can give him a medkit. And we're just going to reorganize his inventory a little bit. He's using an AKS. The AKS is not the best, or at least doesn't seem like the best at the moment, but hopefully we'll be able to get him an upgrade relatively soon. Alright, any other mountain bandit parties over there? Nope, doesn't seem like it. So we're going to have to move this way. Oh, there's one. That was killed. I was killed by a Pozner recon group. That's unfortunate. Oh, there is another little hideout over here. There's a bunch of other bandits as well in the area. Oh, wow, we really don't want to deal... Do we want to deal with some armored marauders? Okay, let's deal with some armored marauders. This is going to be hard, just so you know. This is going to be difficult. Because armored marauders, they know what's up. They know how to absolutely murder everything. At least, initially. Later down the line, they're not going to be that dangerous at all. But the point is that right now, they're going to be pretty harsh. So we'll try it. And I really wish I had night vision goggles, but again, I spent money on medkits, which is really not good. Okay, I'm actually going to give myself... Do I have... Yeah, I do have 20 throwing skill. Fantastic. So I can actually use a grenade. That's useful, maybe? We'll see. Okay, there's my pistol as well. All right, so my guys are going to be running over there. That's fine. I hope that I'll be able to find another mountain bandit group so that I can complete that quest, because that quest is going to give me a helmet, and that helmet is almost 2 times better than what I currently have. And that's going to be such a massive upgrade, because let me tell you, helmet armor is really important. Well, let me just say that all armor is really important. As I said at the beginning of the episode, just armor in general is so critical to stay alive in these kinds of fights. Okay, so because this is nighttime, I do have to be aware of the thing, you know? The thing. You know what the thing is, don't you? Yes, you do. Because you're a savvy individual. You certainly are. And the point is that the thing is that we cannot see very well in the dark. my units cannot see, primarily because they do not have any night vision goggles either. We are not Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. We do not have that luxury. So we are just going to have to be careful. And I really am regretting doing this battle in the nighttime, because I realize now that YouTube actually makes videos a little bit darker. So if you are watching in a bright environment, I do apologize, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see anything. I can see some stuff, but yes, it is... I wonder whether... Is there a brightness slider? Actually, you know what? I'm going to go into the options and check if there's a brightness slider real quick. Alright, so I took a look, and there is no brightness slider, unfortunately. But the point is that there are all kinds of different graphical options. There's shadow quality, main quality, and all that stuff, VSync and all that. But unfortunately, no brightness. So we will not be able to increase the brightness, but that's the point. That's the reason why there are night vision goggles. You know, you need those night vision goggles to be able to see, and you need to be able to equip them to your units. Oh, hello there. Yep, there's the enemies. Okay, so we've got to be careful here as well. I'm going to have to do some damage. Oh, 17? Are you serious right now? 17 damage? They've got some good armor. They've got some good armor. Okay, so I'm gonna put my gonna put my people up here, I think. Oh, we're gonna have some issues here. I think we might have some issues. I think I might have to just kill myself on purpose so that I can escape without my guys taking too much damage. There's the enemy. Do I see him anymore? Yep, there he is. There he is. I see him. There he is. Oh, that was an armored marauder. Look at that. 715 experience for that guy. Wow, that's crazy. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get some more kills. Yeah, oh, and there's the second one. Oh, we lost we lost one of our Federal infantry. We did lose one of our Federal infantry in the previous episode. Actually, previous series of Freeman. 0.951 or something. I think that was the version number. Anyway, in that series, we did not lose any Federal infantry, even in the late game. So we started with 3 Federal infantry, and I didn't lose any of them. So that just shows that we are taking on a much more intelligent opponent. And they have done some pretty good work on the AI. They've made them more difficult. Oh, and I got murdered. Ooh, that was harsh. Okay, you know what? I don't know whether I should go back in there. You know what? Let's go back in there. Why not? Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to do this. Our morale has gone down, unfortunately. Our morale has gone down, so that is a problem. But it's okay, because we can heal ourselves, and that green little icon right there, as far as I'm aware, what that means is someone is using their medkit to heal themselves up, and there are only 4 enemies remaining. If I had been able to survive and just, you know, keep myself alive for a little bit of extra time, then we probably would have walked away with a massive payday right there. It would have been so worth losing that 1 Federal infantry, but unfortunately now, because I'm dead, or I did die, it is going to make things a little bit less lucrative, which is, I gotta say, kind of a shame, but that's just how it goes. We did make a pretty decent effort to kill those guys, and that's the point. As soon as you stand up, as soon as you show yourself a little bit, they're gonna gun you down, especially when they know where you are. So, yeah, that's definitely something to be a bit aware of in the future, especially considering the AI has been improved. The AI behavior has been changed and modified, and I'm a bit worried about it, to be honest, because it feels to me like they are kind of reacting to you on a much different scale. I don't know whether that's just me right now, because my initial first impressions of the update are very favorable right now. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. And I am hopeful that my forces will be able to catch up. Oh, now I'm actually kicking myself, really, because that Federal infantry guy, he was equipped with like an M4 or something like that. He had like a crazy good weapon, and I could have sold that for like 5,000 or 2,000 or something. That would have been pretty good. Oh well, never mind. I made the mistake and that's what happened. You know, I paid for it. So, yeah. Ah, well, what can you do? What can you do? That is how it goes in the beginning of Freeman. Once you get rolling, however, you might do much better than you think, you know? Because in Freeman, it is very much a case being cautious, 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 cautious. And then you take a big risk, big opportunity comes up, and then you get the payday. And that is what I was attempting to do here. But unfortunately, no, that did not happen this time. So let's see if we can be a little bit more careful. I'm really worried about leading my troops at the moment, because I really don't want to run in to the enemy point blank range and then for them to just, you know, gun me down like they did last time. Ah, I see them. I see them. Okay, I'm gonna get down into prone position. I probably will get shot in this position no matter what anyway, so should probably just try and get a little bit back. But yeah, I see them down there, and hopefully my units will have a bit of a height advantage. I'm gonna stay behind this tree, I believe, and I'm gonna try and shoot them from here. Yep, nice. A little bit of a hit. If I start taking damage, I'm just gonna duck behind the tree again. Yep, they're shooting me. They're shooting me. Okay, let's just stay behind here. Let my forces go a little bit further. There's one guy that's just... Why is he all the way back here? Why is there that straggler? What's he doing? He's a bit lazy. Okay, so, well, anyway, let's see if we can... Is that an enemy? I think that is an enemy right there. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Yeah. No, no. No, I do not want to die, thank you very much. So I'm just going to heal myself once again. Okay, my forces, are they firing? I hope they are actually firing at them. I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice for them to do that. Okay, I'm going to move myself. Oh, there's an enemy. There we go. Took him down, took him down. Nice, nice. I am actually being shot at. That's okay, because it's a little bit of a distraction for our own forces. Is that an enemy right there? Is he dead? I think that guy's dead. So we don't have to worry about him. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anyone else. Why is this guy being so slow? Wait, what's going on with this fellow? Who is this guy? This is one... Oh, that's the FCA guy. Oh, okay. I guess that stands for something. It stands for, like, slow guys or something like that. Yeah, I couldn't come up with anything smarter than that. So, yeah, slow guys. That's what I came up with. That should definitely be my faction name. Very good. Oh, well, never mind. It seems like... What's happening here? Oh, there's the guy. Okay, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. I am in the middle of nowhere. That's really bad. Okay, so let's just turn my guys around and have them shoot at the enemy. Oh, another federal infantry was killed. I'm actually seeing that a bunch of my people are dying literally just because they are not seeing the enemy. So I might need to get them night vision goggles, or it might literally just be because I'm not using them appropriately, but maybe there's a bit of a bug going on somewhere. I'm going to heal myself once again. Okay, my units need to start firing away now. They need to start attacking, because otherwise I will not win this battle. That is for sure. As you can see, they're kind of... They're not really doing it, are they? They're not really doing it. So I'm just going to tell my guys to charge in then, I guess. I mean, they're right there. You see that? That guy is right there. And I'm being shot at, and my guys are not shooting. So I think there might be a slight issue with the AI on your side at the moment. They seem to not be doing as intended. Which is kind of... Yes, as you can see, they're just standing there. I have not told them to cease fire or anything like that, so that's the thing. If they were shooting right now, if they were shooting the enemy right now, I would have already won this battle. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that would have been the case. We would have been able to win this easily, but as it stands right now, I have to do the damage myself at 2 HP. No way. Oh, there you go, they did it. Okay, phew. Okay, that was way too close for my liking, but we did get a huge amount of experience. As I said, the payday is massive if you're able to take that risk and win the day. But as it stands, apparently the AI is being a bit weird on my side at the moment. I don't know why that's happening. So I guess maybe there's going to be like a hotfix or something like that to address this issue, because the AI is not reacting as they need to be. They need to be reacting much, much quicker, and generally just be a lot more active on what they're seeing and where they're seeing it and stuff like that. I really don't know what the issue is, but yeah, that is a bit of a problem. So I'm just going to equip this. Ah, you can't actually equip that with the helmet. That's unfortunate. Oh well, never mind. I can wear these though. Yes. Okay. So now I am out of ammunition. I'm out of medkits, but I do have a massive amount of money. 11,000. It's not a massive amount, but for this early in the game, not too bad. And my forces, well, my FCA guy did level up once, and my Federal infantry were both killed. Isn't that crazy? They were both killed. I am really disappointed by that, actually, because their gear has gone. So let's click on auto replenishment. What does that actually do? I still don't know what that does. I guess I'll find out as we progress through this series. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.